Hey guys, do you want to do something fun today? Maybe get some art inspiration?
Maybe you just want to follow along. That's okay too.
Today we're going to do 5 doodle ideas to inspire you. Hopefully you find these satisfying and fun and stress relieving. We might need this, right? Yeah. Alright, the one I'm about to show you is really cool. It's probably one of my favorite go-tos. But there is another really cool one later, so I can't decide which one is my favorite in this video. Anyway, this is what we're gonna do. Did you see all the weird things I did with my eyes? We're gonna draw eyes doing weird emotions, okay? Literally, we're gonna fill an entire page with eyes. And this is fun because you can do like a ton of different styles if you're feeling experimental. Like you could do realistic, anime, anything you want to practice. You can let it out here. I'm just loosely doing mine, being a bit gestural, because that helps me to improve sometimes. Again, trying to keep it gestural so it's not like super tight lines and stuff. These sorts of sketches or doodles, if you will, actually really help me with capturing human expression. Like if I'm doing a more serious piece, just the muscle memory and stuff really helps. And the fun thing about this doodle idea, you can use all the reference photos on the internet that you want, on your camera roll, on your phone, you know, that you want. Like this one, do this with me, okay? Put your eyebrows down like you're angry, but then smile like you're happy. And it's really weird, just try it, okay? And then go show somebody and ask them to do it, and then they're gonna be like,
that is weird, that is really weird.
So, you learn something new every day. All right, I present to you anger. How about a closed eye? How often do you draw those? I went through a phase for a while where I drew a ton of them. It was so fun. You can probably find it on my channel if you go back about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Maybe I'll do like a sleepy-ish eye here. Let's try it. So I think eyes intimidate people when you have to draw the second eye. So if you want a confidence boost, that's one reason why I highly recommend doing this for a doodle, because you only have to draw one of the eyes and you can do all sorts of emotions. It doesn't have to be like the perfect looking eye. So question of the day, tell me what facial feature is your favorite one to draw? Oh, I definitely think eyes are mine this month, but ask me that question next month. It'll probably go back to like noses or something like that, you know? All right, here's a page of some fun little eyes. So this one is really fun, but take a little trinket in your house and turn it into a full-blown page design. So you saw me hold up my Art Fam enamel pin, which, just self-promo here, you can get that at mirabyler.com because I am selling them in my shop. Anyway, I decided, you know what, I kind of want to bring this to life and sort of show the art family all around the message. So I did that, and I outlined art family, and then I drew a couple art supplies here and there, and then like hands, which just represent all of you, because We're this fun art community and we do these videos together, we doodle, we share ideas. And this one was just really special to me because it made me think of you guys, and yeah, you guys are just such an inspiration to me. So that's what I got from drawing a little trinket in my house. I don't know what you have laying around, but if you have like an enamel pin or maybe a refrigerator magnet, you know, like those souvenir magnets you get from vacations, if you have one of those, try to make an art piece inspired off of it. I think this is such a fun idea, and I think a lot of the times when you do stuff like this, I guess, there's a lot of opportunity to incorporate like nostalgia or some sort of community aspect. So I figured this one was worth mentioning. And now this one was super fun for me to draw because, believe it or not, this is not the only art family drawing I did. So when I designed that enamel pin, I actually did so many art family sketches and preparations to get the pin manufactured, you know. But now it's kind of fun, since the pin is done, to do artwork based off of it. It came full circle. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, this one is probably the easiest one in this entire video. If you don't feel like doing a full-blown project, or maybe you feel like you're a beginner, or maybe you just want stress relief, this one is for you. Let me tell you what. Literally, this is all I did. I wanted to bust out the happy colors, feel the happy moods, you know? So I took a spray bottle and I sprayed a piece of paper, and then I laid down all the beautiful, colorful watercolor paints that I wanted. And now the trick of this, since the paper's already wet, your colors are gonna bleed together flawlessly and you don't have to do a lot of work. And then when you're done, if you want it to bleed together a little bit more, you just spray it again. It's pretty easy. So now, once these colors dried, we're gonna go back to like childhood times, you know, when scribbling was cool. Because guess what? When you're an adult, it is still cool. You can still scribble and it's gonna look thebomb.com, okay? So just do a bunch of swirly, squiggly, scribbly lines all over your page and keep repeating it. See, it looks pretty cool already, right? That contrast, it is just exuding happiness. Let me tell you what. I love doing this to relieve stress. I'm like all fired up about it because it's so fun. So I like to fill the page until the scribbles get really like thick. And a little trick to this is do little like loops here and there, like loopy squiggles. Anyway, yeah, when you peel the paint off and you have that white frame, it just all comes together and it looks so fun. You can hang this up in your house for a cool abstract piece. And let me tell you what, it'll look sweet. Anyway, this is what it looks like and highly recommend. It is so fun, guys. So if you're somebody who likes to feel proud of yourself, proud of the artwork that you do, but maybe you don't want to put a lot of effort into it, but you still want to hang it on your wall, so this doodle is perfect for you. What we're gonna do is just get some watercolor, some gouache, whatever paint you have laying around. You don't need to use exactly what I'm using. And you're going to line a piece of paper with some tape. I am just using watercolor paper. It's this little like block. And I'm gonna just go around the edges, line the edges. And fun fact, I designed this washi tape you see here, and you can get it in my shop at mirabyler.com. So there's some little self-promo. So yeah, line the edges. Okay, so now orient it however you want. I think I'm gonna do it this way because it sounds fun, you know? Actually, just kidding. I think I wanna do it this way. Here is my obnoxious gouache palette. I'm just misting it to activate everything. Got a few watercolors too. Got some Prima watercolor and some Arteza watercolor. And sometimes surrounding myself with a little rainbow really sets the mood. So I encourage you to do that with me. Okay, lots of paint all around me. For some people, this is overwhelming. So if this overwhelms you, you don't have to do that part. So what we're gonna do is collage different like plant shapes. Now you know I'm a plant person, and if you're not, you can collage something else, but this is really easy and makes fun home decor. Just gonna do a light squiggly line like that. Press hard, lift up. Press hard, lift up. So I'm just going to scatter these all over the page in different ways. And now these are pretty easy because, let me tell you what, all you do is you just press lightly with your brush like this. And then you go down and then it gets thicker. And then you get like leaf effects. It's really sweet. I find doing collage like watercolor pieces to be super therapeutic because you don't have to really put a lot of thought into it. You just like scatter the same things all over the place. And for anybody who struggles with anxiety like me, you might find this helpful. So just gonna lay that out there. This is like one of my go-to things when I am stressed. And I have repeated this same thing in other videos with like different projects. So you've probably seen me talk about it already. So far we have done no shading. This is seriously, guys, super easy. If you are a beginner, like literally, you can do this. Now I'm going to show you guys something cool. If you don't like how part of your doodly collage came out, just paint over it and fix it. Like me, I'm just going to darken all these big leaves. Alright, next you'll want to use a smaller paintbrush. We're going to take a darker color, like this bluish color, and we're going to revisit all the first parts that we painted, okay? Now, don't let shading intimidate you. This is a doodle, so you don't have to be perfect. We're gonna do a little more cartoony, okay? Just take this and then do a line up the leaves. And you can stop at whatever point or go all the way to the end. It is up to you. Alright guys, this is where things get really, really fun. So we are going to use gouache. Now if you don't have this, you can use like acrylic paint or even colored pencil. It's not a big deal. And we're gonna do some light colored veins like this. Alright, so now is the part where we're gonna decide, are these gonna be blobby lemons or are they gonna be leaves? You can use your own interpretation for this, which is quite nice if you ask me. I think we're gonna make them into blobby lemons. Okay, so most of this piece is done now, but we want to add some pops of color. So I'm gonna show you how to do that the easy way. Let's use a fun pink color and do some little flower shapes here and there. I'm gonna do some unique ones like this. It's kind of like a heart, but with like 3 little bumps at the top. Do a couple of those. Okay, that's literally it. It does take some time to do this one, but oh, look how satisfying that is. But the thing is there really isn't a lot to this except for repetition. So if you don't mind doing something very repetitious, is that a word, repetitious? Then this is for you right here. All right, this one is super fun and super easy. All you need is like a pen or a marker, and there's one rule. Don't lift it off your paper. So right now I'm drawing a pug, and you can see it's actually pretty challenging, but it's fun because it brings out this like wonky style. Now, when I cannot lift the pen or the marker from the page, psychologically I start holding my utensil tighter and then like the proportions get all like weird and everything. But it turns out cute, it turns out fun, and it brings out a playful style in my opinion. Plus it's a really fun mind game because you know you cannot lift the pen. So let's try this again, but this time we're gonna do a cat. And you're gonna see a bit of a fail. Like, we're off to a good start, sure, but you'll see. I should warn you, don't have like super huge aspirations for this if you're new to it, because if you're like me and you start gripping that pen tighter and tighter, your hand is gonna get so tired. But it's so fun to do, and if anything, it'll just brighten your day by giving you a good laugh. Like, I think mine turned out more like a tiger than a cat, but it was fun, and that's what matters. So, I hope you enjoy this one. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed these 5 doodle ideas. Let me know which one was your favorite. This one is definitely one of my favorites if I'm looking for some stress relief. So if you don't want to think a lot, but maybe you just like want to express yourself, do some scribbles on a rainbow of watercolor. It's fun. It's really fun. And this one was also a favorite of mine because I love painting plants. You guys know this by now because that's pretty much what I do on my channel. Now, if you guys have seen my other like drawing and sketchbook idea videos, you have probably seen these 2 ideas get repeated a couple times, maybe with different variations, but it's because they're my go-tos. I do them a lot. I'm gonna link some of my other art idea videos below this, so you can keep your adventure rolling if you want, or you can click some playlists that appear on the screen. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.